Hey everyone, welcome back to Game Vault. If you're new here, this is where we dive deep into new releases, indie gems, and everything in between. Today, we're taking a closer look at Atomfall, a survival action game from Rebellion Developments. Set in an alternate 1950s/60s Britain, after a catastrophic nuclear event, Atomfall blends open-world exploration, survival mechanics, and a touch of supernatural mystery. It's gritty, atmospheric, and full of bold ideas. But does it all come together? Let's find out. Gameplay: survival in a radioactive Britain. The core of Atomfall revolves around exploration and decision-making. You play as a survivor with no memory, trapped in the quarantined Lake District, a hauntingly beautiful and unsettling place. You'll spend time scavenging for supplies, navigating hostile factions, and trying not to die from radiation, enemy fire, or mutant attacks. Survival is key, managing health, hunger, and heart rate, which affects vision and accuracy when stressed. The game gives you freedom. Want to sneak past guards at night or go in guns blazing? Both are valid. Though combat feels like a last resort, ammo is scarce, guns are heavy and sluggish, and enemies can easily overwhelm you. Choice-based progression adds depth, aligning with factions changes the story, missions, and world reaction. It's a nice touch, even if some outcomes feel a bit shallow. Graphics: beautifully bleak. Visually, Atomfall nails its setting. The alternate history take on rural Britain is striking. Rolling hills, crumbling cottages, rusted bunkers all create a distinct aesthetic. Art direction leans into Cold War paranoia, with propaganda posters, old tech, and foggy woods. However, character models can feel dated, and facial animations during conversations are stiff. NPCs often have that dead-eyed look that can break immersion. Still, wandering the moody countryside with your Geiger counter ticking feels exactly right. Story: paranoia, mystery, and a touch of weird Atomfall doesn't hold your hand. You piece together the narrative by finding notes, recordings, and interacting with survivors, some friendly, many not. It mixes Cold War anxiety with folk horror, blending nuclear paranoia with eerie cults and hints of the supernatural. Early on, it's genuinely intriguing. Not all storylines land. Some characters are forgettable, dialogue can feel stilted, and the pacing drags in the middle with fetch quests. But the world feels lived in, and the lore is rewarding if you dig for it. Audio: creepy, subtle, and atmospherically solid sound design is one of Atomfall's strengths. Distant rumbles, crackling Geiger counters, and rustling trees all build tension. Voice acting is serviceable, some strong performances, others less so, but nothing outstanding. Music is minimal but effective, often fading into the background to let ambient sounds dominate. Not a soundtrack you'll hum, but it fits the game perfectly. Value for money. Worth it for the right player. Atomfall offers around 15 to 20 hours of content on a single playthrough, with replay value if you explore different choices and factions. It's not for everyone. If you want tight combat or fast-paced action, you might be disappointed. But if you enjoy slow-burn exploration, survival mechanics, and a bit of weirdness, there's a lot here to love. It feels like a passion project with rough edges. A game that aims high and sometimes hits, sometimes misses. Pros: unique alternate history setting with Cold War and folk horror influences, immersive world building and atmospheric exploration, solid survival mechanics and faction-based choices, great environmental design and soundscapes. Cons: clunky combat and awkward controls during firefights, uneven story pacing and underwhelming side characters, dated character animations and occasional bugs. Some mechanics, like heart rate management, feel intrusive rather than immersive. Final verdict: 70 out of 100. Atomfall feels like a passion project made for a specific audience. It nails isolation, uncertainty, and Cold War dread, but it stumbles in execution. Combat isn't as fluid as it should be, the story pacing wobbles, and technical issues, while not game-breaking, are noticeable. Still, if you love atmospheric survival games and exploring strange worlds, Atomfall is worth checking out. Just manage your expectations. This journey is more about mood than polish. Thanks for watching. If you've played Atomfall, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did it hit the mark for you or fall short? And if you liked the review, drop a like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives into the latest games. Until next time, stay safe and maybe keep a Geiger counter handy.